What's up, guys, and welcome back to CNA Films and Animation. If you followed us this far on our journey with Scooby-Doo, we thank you. If you hated it this much, we're sorry.
Yeah, we're almost done though.
We're over halfway there.
Yep.
We're continuing with the movies, and we didn't mention it, but back Legend of the Vampire, Scooby-Doo and the Legend of the Vampire, and from there on, each of these movies has been released year after year. Instead of ever so often like it had been before.
Yeah. And I think that's probably a major issue with, at least a reason why these movies haven't been very good.
Yes, they don't put in very much effort into plot, characters. They just, okay, it's an adventure, they're here, they're doing this, and oh yeah, there's a mystery. Oh, they solved it. Here you go.
Which, to be fair, the older movies, for the most part, they did have original plots, but they weren't really that great either.
Yeah, this is true. But they weren't releasing one every year.
No.
But they did have new series quite often early years. But most of these are just releasing so kids will beg their parents to buy them.
Yeah.
Is what it comes down to. If it's worth viewing or not, that's what we're going here to find out.
Yep. So today we're going to talk about Scooby-Doo and Where's My Mummy and Scooby-Doo Pirates Ahoy.
In Scooby-Doo Where's My Mummy, it starts with Velma is working on an archaeological dig in Egypt. They are restoring the Great Sphinx.
Yeah.
And she discovers a amulet, this ruby necklace called the Onyx.
And she believes that it's from Cleopatra.
Yes, and from some weird magical looking burst of light that's not really explained, they find this hidden tomb underneath the Sphinx, and they think it holds the lost tomb of Cleopatra. Then it switches to the rest of the gang, who are driving through the desert, and they're going to surprise Velma, because they haven't seen her in 6 months. And there's these mercenary archaeologists who are there to steal the treasure of Cleopatra, pretty much. And a bunch of shenanigans kind of burst out. There's a side plot with if there is or is not. There's a side plot where Scooby is mistaken for a Egyptian pharaoh, which doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, isn't it a Scubus?
A Scubus and a Shaka Khan or something.
Yeah.
Shaggy Khan. Like, what? Which, they solved their little mystery by themselves.
Yeah.
Which is different than pretty much everything. It's another robot, but that's not part of the major thing. When they get inside the tomb of Cleopatra, they release Cleopatra's curse, which causes people to start turning into stone.
Yeah.
It's never on screen, it's always when they're alone. It's like, you never see anything.
And, some of the plagues start happening. For instance, locusts swarm the tomb and drives a lot of people out.
It turns out, in the end, spoiler alert, that the person dressing up as Cleopatra and this army of zombies are actually Velma and the people from the dig. And they're dressing up as zombies and Cleopatra to scare away these evil mercenary archaeologists. Which, it's you talked about it, it seems really out of character for Velma.
Yeah.
She doesn't tell the rest of the gang her plan.
Yeah.
Doesn't include them at all.
Because she doesn't want to hurt them.
Yeah. Yeah, which is... Okay, when you're not apparently an archaeologist, you solve mysteries for a living.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't they not? But whatever. It's out of character, and they put people in jail for what they did, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yes, they're doing it for a good cause, but it's really iffy.
Yeah.
They have some neat action scenes. The animation's been better than the 3 previous movies. The main thing isn't a robot this time.
Yeah.
The side character is. The side plot is. So, I never realized growing up the theme of robots right through here.
Yeah.
So what did you think?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of what you said I agree with. It's not very good. I will say the twist is unexpected, but in the long run, it makes no sense. It's, completely out of character for Velma, and it just poorly written, I mean, I could not believe that ending. And so I couldn't take it seriously, and, I guess you're not supposed to take it seriously, but still.
Yeah, it's just it's cheap entertainment. It was produced and made cheaply. You can tell. Not much went to it, but oh well.
Yeah. What would you give it out of 10?
I will say some of the stuff they did was unique compared to what they've done before, but it lackluster. 4.8.
Okay.
How about you?
Yeah, I'm probably going to say about a 4.7. It was, not very good.
Yeah. Alright. Now to Scooby-Doo Pirates Ahoy.
So Scooby-Doo Pirates Ahoy follows the gang. They run into Fred's parents, who decide that they're going to take the gang on a cruise to, I guess, celebrate Fred's birthday.
Isn't it like through the Bermuda Triangle or something?
Yeah, it's through the Bermuda Triangle.
Oh yeah, that's brilliant. Let's take a cruise through one of the worst places to sail ever.
Yeah.
Genius.
And it turns out that the parents wanted to surprise Fred and the gang by being on a ocean liner that is... Basically, there's a bunch of mysteries to be solved on this ship, and all of it is, the captain and this tour guide or whatever. They keep having these monsters or whatever show up, and it turns out that it's always the captain or this woman, and it's just to have people solve mysteries. And so the gang is really good at it, but eventually they're like, hey, don't be solving these mysteries anymore. We need the participants, people on the ship, to enjoy themselves. So while all that's happening, a ghost ship shows up and pretty much takes over the entire cruise line, kidnaps some people.
Yes, and the captain of this ship isn't it Skunkbeard the pirate?
Yeah.
Really? And he has a black beard with white stripe down the middle of it.
Yep.
They couldn't have come up with something a little better than that.
And so Fred's mom ends up getting kidnapped, being kidnapped by the pirates, along with some other people. And from there, they're trying to, retrieve Fred's mom and dad. I forgot to mention that. Both his mom and dad were captured. And turns out that, the mom's missing. And, a bunch of pirate fights happen, and eventually you find out that everybody on the cruise line was hypnotized by this hypnotist who was on the cruise line and made everybody believe that they were, zombie pirates. And, a couple of people who were on this cruise line were behind it, including the hypnotist. So, I don't know. It was a little different than I thought it might be, plot-wise, but it was still just not very good.
Yeah, the whole fake mysteries on the cruise ship was tedious, kind of. Good. Okay, yeah, we get it. They do it all the time. But it'd be funnier if they couldn't solve them.
Yeah.
Just like, it was this one. No, it was that guy. Just like, they solve the real ones and these fake ones. Just trip them up.
Yeah.
Something, something different.
Yeah.
I didn't care for the main monster villain, whatever the heck. And the reasoning behind the whole plot didn't make any sense. This one I'll pass on.
Yeah. I will say that I had some ideas what was going to happen, but they didn't go that way. And the way that I thought that they might happen would have been just extremely cliche and just really boring, because I figured that's what they were going to do. It turns out that they didn't do what I thought they were going to do, which is a slight plus, but they didn't make it any better. So anyway, yeah, it's a skip. What would you give it out of 10?
4.7.
Okay.
How about you?
Yeah, I'm probably going to go with a... actually, I'll meet you. I'll go with a 4.7. It wasn't very good.
No. It's just, yeah, like I said for the other one, it's cheap entertainment.
Yeah.
Not much in plot. What they did try to think of being different didn't work too well.
So tell us, guys, have you seen these movies? If you have, what'd you think of them? Did you like them? Did you dislike them? What'd you think of the villains? What'd you think of the plots? Just pretty much anything at all, comment below, let us know. We'd love to hear your feedback.
If you like this video, be sure to like, favorite, and subscribe. Be sure to check out our other videos.
Be sure to like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. If you have any movie suggestions or TV suggestions, feel free to leave them in the comments. And as always, he's Alan.
He's Corey.
And we'll see you guys in the next one.
See you guys later.